Hi, guys. Welcome to our channel where I talk about creating your reality from within, conscious manifestation, and just living your best life, like the life of your dreams. How do we get there? And today's topic is about the power of now. I want to talk about what that means to me and how I've been able to get there or come back to it and realizing that that's the only thing there is. So I think maybe creating your reality can be a little bit misleading because it means like there's like effort to create, like you're doing something to make it happen, right? And in the conscious manifestation world, from this perspective, we're talking about how having a desire means that it's already been created and you're just choosing the experience so that your human gets to walk through a path of ease to actually receive it. Now, this path does not mean no action, it means organic action. It means something that brings joy and love to your heart to take action upon to get to your desired end. The thing is that there is no end because there's only now. So if that sounds confusing, let me break it down for you. So what really happens is that our logical minds are trying to gather these events, these accolades, these experiences because they want to fulfill itself in some way. So it's like, oh, like I want the perfect body. I want the perfect boyfriend, husband. I want this much money. I want this car. I want my family to be this way. And those are all very beautiful experiences to be able to experience through your lifetime. But the reason why you want them is because you want to feel a certain way. So when we give the power to the material world to fulfill this emotional requirement, we're kind of losing our power in thinking that that outside of us can give us the fulfillment of what we seek. And the truth is that it's actually backwards. It's actually the other way around. When you're able to fulfill yourself, find out what that emotional thing that will make you feel stable. That's finally when all those things will start showing up in your life organically. And with that comes realizing that the power of now is the only reality. So, like, there is no past, there is no future, but in the now, you can choose to solidify who you are. And in that fulfillment, you will get to see what you desire around you. And so, being in the state of being really present in the current moment is actually what some would describe as being in flow state, because when you're very present and in your full alignment with the fullness of who you are, in your peaceful state, that's when all these wonderful ideas start coming to you, all these wonderful opportunities start coming to you, and you're able to walk the path of least resistance. And so that's why you'll see a lot of my content be around the art of non reaction, being unbothered, being like unattached to the circumstances, the unwanted circumstances in your life. Because through your observation, your acceptance of them, your letting go of them from your psyche, you will be able to stabilize your emotional body and thus be able to get into flow again so you can start experiencing that beautiful higher state of being where all the opportunities, all the ideas, all the beautiful things that you want to experience are. And that's not to say that you'll never experience the opposite of what you prefer. But what I'm trying to share with you guys is that the faster you can let it go, the faster you can reroute to what you do want. And those unpreferred circumstances, unpreferred events, it's just showing you awareness of where you can go. And I think it's very beautiful where like the law of assumption comes in and it can help you understand that you can very quickly just assume something different for yourself. Like you can assume that you are perfect now, like that what you wish is not outside of you, it's nowhere in the future because remember, there's only now. So when you can accept yourself. Let's say if you're like, I want the perfect body, but if you say, my body is going to be perfect when I am this weight, you're always going to put it in the future. And you're always going to feel satisfied sometime thereafter. And that's what you're creating. You're creating a time lag of when you're able to feel fulfilled and when you receive that desire. Instead, try to change the conversation with, I am so grateful for my perfect body now. My body is perfect and I love my figure. I love my shape. I love my beauty. And so, if you start doing things of that sort, you're going to see that you're going to literally shift to become the person that you're claiming to be. And you can do this with anything because, again, like the power of now is the only reality, right? So you have to claim in the now that which you wish to experience. And this will make more sense as you start doing it and practicing in your own life. You can always pivot if you see something in the material world, in your experiences, in your memory bank, where you're like, I don't like how this feels. I want to have an upgraded experience. Let me change that. You know what? No, people have always been kind to me. People always respect me. I always have the best friendships. My skin always gets clearer and it's more beautiful every day. um, I'm really good at makeup. My bank account is always thriving. And really, that's going to be the energy, the emotion, the momentum that will keep those things repeating in your life and growing, because we kind of live in an ocean of different things happening around us. And it's going to be what you focus on, that's going to create the life of your dreams. That's where your resilience will come from. It has to be internal, because if you keep looking at the world outside of you for confirmation, for knowing like where you're going, for guidance, it's going to be really confusing. It's going to push you around. You're going to get lost in the storm because there's a lot going on in the world, especially and always, right? So if you want to create a more peaceful life for yourself, it's anchoring your serenity from within in the present moment, and like not judging things that happen to you. Not even being attached to your desires, like, oh my god, I wish and I hope this happens and I'm praying for it. You are so much bigger than that thing you want, than anything you could desire. Like the fact that you're alive and that you get to experience this amazing beautiful world, you're already winning. Okay, so think of it from that perspective. Everything else thereafter is kind of like an added bonus of more things to come into your life. And when you see life from that perspective, it's inevitable that more beautiful things, more beautiful people, more beautiful experiences start showing up. And maybe the experience you really wanted was to not even have that desire. Once you have it, you'll be like, oh, this is it. This is all I was making this big deal about. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Come back to your present moment and know that everything you have right now is already such a beautiful blessing. And from that place of serenity, that place of gratitude and appreciation, be like, wouldn't it be fun to like also add this thing? Wouldn't it be fun to also have whatever it is? It could be a relationship, it could be friendships. Wouldn't it be fun to have like the best job that's like super fun and I bring so much value to? Wouldn't it be super fun to have my YouTube channel blow up? Like, would it have the best life already? Would it be so fun to have a YouTube channel that has 100,000 subscribers and people get to get so much value from what I'm sharing with them, so they can have a more positive outlook on their lives and be present and just breathe through the discomfort so that it goes away? Wouldn't that be ideal? Because that's kind of what I'm doing, right? And yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know in the comments what you're going through, what you're trying to create, where you want to grow. And remember, all of that, even like the going somewhere, the growth is kind of an illusion too. There is only now, and like it materializes around you. And just practice these techniques with me of like pivot your mind to what you want. Choose, if you don't like this, choose something else and pretend that that something else is happening to you now, and you're going to see how it happens to you then. All right, guys, love you so much. And yeah, um subscribe and like my videos if you feel like it. Bye.